It's been 1 month and a few extra days since I've been with M1 Finance. Let's see where I'm currently sitting at right now. What's up, you guys? My name is James Osias, and if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing down below if you want to see where I've been in my investment journey when it comes to dividend stocks using M1 Finance. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys where I am currently sitting at when it comes to my dividend stock portfolio. I've only been using M1 Finance and started this journey as of January 22nd, so there isn't really that much gains to look at, and there are some losses. But I just wanted to share with you guys to see what it's going to look like if you guys were to start now, next month, or next couple of months, and just to see what to generally expect. In the future, I'll be doing more updates as my dividend portfolio grows. So let's say 6 months or a year and moving forward, just to share that progression with you guys, the losses that I've made, the gains that are in my portfolio as well. So you must be asking yourself, what are dividends, or exactly what is it? So to break it down for you, dividends essentially is where you purchase a stock, and when it comes to stock, it usually represents a company. So let's go with Visa. When you purchase Visa, their stock, they will pay you out as a thank you for believing in us. This is the stock that you wanted to be a part of, and we're gonna pay you out for that. So in just a second here, we're going to go into my portfolio and share with you guys what has been going on, how I've been investing into this dividend portfolio. If you guys are new and you don't know what M1 Finance is, it's essentially another app similar to Robinhood, but in a sense it's more passive. It's a set it and forget it kind of app. And what you do in this app is you create a pie, a little pie. It can have ETFs, bonds, stocks of your choosing. You can choose percentages of each one, how much weighs out more than the other, and then you just set it and forget it. Put X amount of dollars each week, bi-weekly, monthly, however you choose, however much comfortable you are investing. If you find this video appealing and you want to get started with M1 Finance, make sure to hit that link in the description below, and what will happen is you'll be in M1 Finance. Not only will you get a kickback, but for supporting me, I will also get a kickback. No extra costs, no hidden fees or anything like that. Okay, now we're finally in the M1 Finance portfolio, and this is what you guys are going to be looking at when you create your pie and start adding in your stocks, ETF, bonds, and etc. As of 1 month in the recording of this video, I am sitting at $181.39. Below that, you're going to see sections of my pie. So for example, technology, real estate, consumer defensive, materials, financial services, and so on and so forth. The great thing about M1 Finance is that I'm able to categorize all of the stocks that I have and then put them into sectors, and then I'm able to weigh out each slice of the pie and those stocks within that pie. Right now, it's only been a month, so I'm still in the phases of deciding which ones to keep, which ones to sell, how much of what should weigh with what, but I'm just gonna leave it alone for now, and then after 6 months or a year, create another update video to share with you guys also the losses and the gains of my portfolio. Now if we swipe over, like I did mention before, I started this dividend stock portfolio on January 22nd, 2021. And as you can see, it's sitting at $181.39, including net cash flow and market gain. So when it comes to M1 Finance, when you start from the very beginning, you have to have an initial deposit of $100. And then that money will disperse within the pie depending how you weighted everything. And then as you can see here in my little chart up top, is that it's going up and up and up and up. The reason why it has those drastic jumps is that every week I invest $25. Besides the first week that I started doing it after the initial deposit of $100, because I found out anything under $25 will not be enough to allocate the funds into your pie. So right now I'm starting off at $25. One, because I'm comfortable spending $25 into stocks every single week, and that's essentially what I can afford. So that's why I'm dumping $25 every single week. Sooner or later I want it to be more, but right now this is what I'm okay with. So you won't see that much gains or losses in this portfolio as of 1 month. And then if you see these eyes here, it'll give you an explanation of each one. So current value, it has all this information. Moving forward, total gains, same exact thing. For gains, it's the sum of the market gains and earned dividends in dollar amounts. The purpose of this portfolio is dividends. As you can see here, there's only 60 cents that was given to me in dividends, but we will see what happens after those 6 months and a year update. And sooner or later, hopefully that will pay for my phone bill or a nice meal out, or some of the essential bills that I have that I want to get paid for, that I want to pay for with my dividends. Because that's the whole point of it, is to have passive income and a long-term asset where you're paid back for it, and you don't really have to do where you don't have to do much with it, you just set it and forget it. I'm gonna give you guys a quick run through of some of the sectors and some of the stocks that I invested in, just to give you a general idea of what I'm doing. So first off is technology. I invested into Apple, Microsoft, IBM, Intel, Cisco, Activision, Accenture, and Sony. As you can see here, Apple and Microsoft are one of the heaviest slices of the pie. It's because they are the big ballers, the blue chip stocks of everything. So that's why I wanted a majority of the pie to be towards Apple and Microsoft. And then there's International Business Machine, which is IBM, Intel. Like I mentioned, I'm still messing around with it to see what I like and to see what I can get the most out of. But I'm gonna leave it all alone. This is what I have. As you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of my stocks are in the green. I have 3 in the red. I feel like that's pretty good. When it comes to that, I'm just gonna leave it alone, set it and forget it. Now let's move on to, let's go with real estate. I have Realty Income, AGNC, Dynex, and Stag. Right now, Realty Income is doing pretty good at 1% gains. So I'm just gonna leave that as 60%. And the cool thing about that with Realty Income, if we were to go click edit pie, go into Realty Income, you can see for dividends it's at $2.75 or 4.54% dividends. So it's a pretty good amount, but we'll see where it goes. Like I mentioned before, how I want to allocate everything. If you guys want to look more into detail when it comes to my portfolio, there's going to be a link in the description down below. Man, that was a lot of information to consume in such a short amount of time. I hope this video was valuable. If it was, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. If you dislike this video, press that thumbs down button twice for me, just to show that you don't like it. If you guys have any questions at all, make sure to comment and ask me anything when it comes to my dividend portfolio journey. If you like what you see when it comes to M1 Finance, there's going to be a link in the description below. Not only will you get the kickback, but I will also get one as well. Nothing is at cost. There isn't any hidden fees or anything like that. It's just a kickback to show that you appreciate what I've done for this channel, and it helps me out as well. But other than that, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.